Okay. Whoa. I I couldn't take in. That was a lot. That was a lot for me to take in. Okay, so where should I begin? Because this episode was just whoa. That's my expression of this episode for what I saw for first time. Cause yo, yo, like it begins with them ascending. Like it just begins with them ascending into this weird place where there is like handmade deers and stuff, and it's really weird because this is something that I really didn't expect. Because again, I don't know about Fate Extra. I do know about Fate Go. I already know what the servants are, but I don't know about Fate Extra for Fate Extra. So I'm like I don't know what's going on here because I'm I'm pretty sure this isn't Fate Extra storyline, but most of the servants will be taken from Fate Extra. I'm pretty sure about that. But let's just get into it. So basically, what happens if they ascend down to the third floor? Ascend down? How does that work? They ascend up. I'm sorry, I'm losing my words here. But yeah, they ascend up to the third floor, and then this is a weird place, like weird timeline, where we also see like a little flashback from Hakuno, where he's like patting Alice, and yes, this is Alice in the Wonderland, but let's just say it's a deadlier version of Alice in the Wonderland. The whole place is Alice in the Wonderland. If anybody has watched it till the has watched the episode, they would have the idea. Yes, this is a whole place, and basically this is Alice's noble phantasm. It's it's nursery rhyme, which Rin also says like at the end. She's like, okay, it's nursery rhyme. It's basically what it is just like it makes a convenient story for itself. Like for example, if you're a story writer and you want a certain person to win, that the noble phantasm used by Alice, basically what it does is just rewrite the story. Like it just rewrites the story again because you kill that certain person you want to be a hero, so it'll just rewrite the story from the beginning. That's basically what the noble phantasm is. So we see that Hakuno is basically patting Alice and is like, oh, I'll be back for you. So we're getting a little development for Hakuno and told because we haven't got certain development. It's been very bland. Hakuno's development. I mean, it's really fuzzy and everything. We don't know much about Hakuno, so it's like okay, this was something unique because Alice was like, "Will you come back?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll be back." We also see this little glimpse of Hakuno and Alice like playing along as they go by. They just keep on playing along, like hide and seek and stuff. And we also see that Alice says that she isn't real. She's a cyber ghost. Now, what's a cyber ghost, you may ask? This episode also provided that information that cyber ghosts are basically the ghosts, but let's just say they're like in-game NPCs, I guess, or AI, I guess. That's what it would be. AI, artificial intelligence, in-game artificial intelligence. Maybe that's what I would assume that those are something like that. Basically, they're ghosts, but like in-game, something in-game, like the AI. I would say it's basically an AI. I don't think it's anything else. It would be anything else. I wouldn't say it's an NPC because it has a thought of its own. So I wouldn't say that it's an NPC because NPCs obviously continue to do what they want to do repeatedly, but this is a different thing. She has a thought of its own. Alice has a thought of its own. So basically, it may be an AI through what I think so. It may be an AI. See, I'm just assuming here, so I may be wrong, but I think so. It's just basically an AI. AI. A cyber ghost is basically an AI with dead thoughts. That's basically what I could say about it. So we also get Alice's backstory, like a simple glance of it. She's basically somebody who was sent to this floor, and she's dead. She died basically because of her uh because I think so of her noble phantasm, where we see this little glimpse of her noble phantasm going inside her, like I think the Joker's, those things going inside her. I don't know. I'm just imagining things. Yeah, maybe that. I don't know. Something was going inside her. That's all I know. But after that, we also did this very interesting encounter between Rin and Amari. Now, for people who don't know who Amari is, Shinji's girlfriend from first episode. That's basically Amari. We see this very interesting encounter with Rin and Amari. This little very interesting encounter where Amari is like, I want to ascend, and Rin is like, you can't ascend if you can't even defeat a 6th floor boss. Now that got me interested. I was like, yo, what? Yeah, what? 6th floor? But this is the 3rd floor. Like, how we will go to 6th floor if this is the 3rd floor? Like, she's like, oh, you can't defeat me until you're, if you can't defeat a 6th floor boss. And I'm like, how does this go to 6th floor if this is just the 3rd floor? This doesn't make any sense. Like, what? What does Ren mean by 6th floor? Now, here's my guess. Guess, okay? This is just a guess, so don't just. I have a feeling that Rin used to be a master of 6th floor and think something happened. 6th floor or greater, I don't know. But until something happened, Rin used to be the master of 6th floor or greater. Just assumption, so I don't know. Just my assumption. So, yeah, we also see a good chunk of encounter between Hakuda and Amari. What basically happens is Amari wants the Holy Grail. It is shown that Amari, she wants the Holy Grail for, like, for proving out that she's not a trash. That's basically because the meaning of the name Amari is trash, and like her mother or anything, they treat her like trash just to satisfy their power and stuff. She was born for that sake, and we see this little encounter. But I don't know why Amari is popping up right now, because I don't understand how did she pop out, because Shinji is dead. So I didn't expect Amari to make it out of there. I don't know. The first episode, I blindly remember it. Because I blindly remember the people who made it out. Because I see Win Tosaka made it out. I know Shinji Matao made it out. Other than that, I didn't see any other names that interested me except for those people. Now, leaving all that aside, we'll see a little development between Ubu, my favorite Saber. Yeah, then Saber and Hakuno. Saber is like, oh, my corridors are way longer than these corridors in this little playzone. Like, it's a little development, you know, a romantic development. I think so. We could call that a romantic development, but yeah, that was that. Anything else that I missed that I need to talk about? Yeah, the ending. There you go, the ending. So basically, what happens is Saber, not Saber, but everybody, all three of them, to make it to this a chess where Amari and Rin were having a talk, like a chess battlefield, and they make it there. And just as they move forward, they look at blood. Like, there's a blood stain in this, and there's like what do you say, scratches or stuff, like wolf scratches, you know, the wolf thing scratches, whatever. There's scratches and stuff on the wall. And Rin really knows about this floor, right? Rin knows about this floor. She was clearly like, I understand why people were getting out of here. That's because the monsters on this floor are unkillable. So Rin knows about this floor, okay? I may have an idea who Rin is, but I may be wrong here, because I think so. She may be a character from Fate Go. I don't want to assume this, but I think so. She may be a character from Fate Go. So I just don't know. I don't know. But whatever. Let's keep on moving. So, this guy, what do you say? This huge, random, weird, creepy-looking thing comes out, finds fire and scissors at Saber. Saber takes out that thing, and everybody goes back to the beginning. That's basically what happens. Like, that's basically what happens. I'm not even joking. That's basically what happens. Time resets, basically. So that's what I'm saying about the noble phantasm of Alice. Like basically, noble phantasm it uses is quite an interesting one because it rewrites the storyline in such a way that I would say that it makes the main protagonist win over and over again because it's a children's book. So obviously. Obviously, because I got Alice, I did get Alice in the Wonderland. Like I did get Alice, not Alice in the Wonderland, quote unquote, but Alice in what is it called? In Fate Go, and I think she was the caster type, if I'm correct. So I may be thinking it may be that Alice is a caster servant, because Fate Go is very weird, okay? Don't get me wrong, I love Fate Go, love playing it, but it's very weird to see because there are various different type of servants, and I even saw once a Lancer servant being called Assassin, because, like, I don't know what it is, but it must be some kind of glitch or something, I don't know, but for some reason a Lancer servant in Fate Go was named Assassin. Now, I may be wrong about this again, because I play Fate Go every day. I did get this servant Alice, so I know what she's like, and that's it. That's it for this episode. For all I know is that next episode, this may be the conclusion of the Alice thingy, because they only take 2 episodes per servants, and I don't know because there are 250 floors if I'm correct. So I don't know if they're gonna go through all the 250 floors because that'll be ages. That'll take ages to complete. Okay, that'll take ages. That'll take like 500 episodes of Naruto to complete. I don't think so. They'll go to 250 floors of this shit. I think so. This will end around like from next episode onwards. They'll start rushing up to the like 100 or 150 floors. Because I think so there are 250 floors if I'm correct, but the second or third episode they confirmed that 250 floors. So let's just hope, let's just hope that it's not 250 and just 7 to 8 floors. Then that'll make sense, 7 to 8 floors, 13 episodes, 13 episodes, 12 episodes, it'll be quick. Because I don't know, is it gonna be 24 episodes? I don't know. If it's 24 episodes, I still don't mind it because I'm really enjoying Fate Last Encore just because of the simple fact that Red Saber is one of my favorite servants that I've ever seen. Because personally, my favorite servant was Ryder from Fate Zero. Because I was a huge fan of Ryder from Fate Zero. He was just awesome. Like, yo, I really like that guy. Then there was Hercules from Fate Stay Night. I really like that character too. I loved Gilgamesh because it's just Gilgamesh. It's Gilgamesh. I just can't say anything. It's Gilgamesh. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I liked Emiya. There are a lot of servers that I liked. Okay, but personally, my favorite used to be a Ryder from Fate Zero. That's basically the first name that comes to mind when I talk about favorite servants. But that's been a long time ago, and Red Saber literally is one of my favorite servants right now, and basically she's my favorite servant, I would say, because I haven't seen any other servant so confident. Because I definitely didn't got a Red Saber in Fate Go yet. I would love to get her, but yo, I haven't got her yet. Well, whatever the case, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Where do you scale this episode from? Because I scale it around 7.5 because a lot of story development, a lot of character development, and I would say this was a decent episode for 7.5. Because normally I would give it a 6.57 for each episode of Fate Extra because it isn't that special. It's just something like a bland character development. I wouldn't say it's complete character development, but bland. I think so. Yeah, this gave a much better perspective of character development. So I would give this around 7.5. It's decent, 7.5. I would say confident 7.5 for this episode. So where do you scale from 1 to 10? Don't forget to like if you like my content. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more anime and gaming content. Yes, I have not been doing a gaming content for quite some while now, but I will be returning with that. So yeah, please don't forget to subscribe for more anime and gaming content. And I'll see you in the next episode. As always, peace.